Hello everybody, Reaper X1 here again. Welcome you to the episode to the channel, and hopefully to a good one I'm hoping you're already having. And I do thank you for popping in and seeing what we're up to as we're getting to work on the fourth piece of this tech. And it's gonna be devastating if it works out the way I want. Not for me, not for us. New tech and citizens are not gonna get devastated by this at all, but enemies, beware. Because there ain't gonna be no mercy. But we do have to get it built and find out if it's going to work first. So, we got some obstacles to maybe get over, some hurdles to jump. I'm not good at hurdles. I really don't I hope I make it. Last time I did hurdles, it was bad, man. I skimmed my boys right off the top of that bar. Oh, made for a bad day. I almost cried. I almost did. But anyway, let's hope that doesn't happen. And we're going to get into some of this. And now the whole idea behind this one is, once again, to get our text outside the build limit while building it within the build limit. So as you've seen, I started this on a pink block. Now I'm not saying pink's the only one this is working with. I just use pink because it stands out against everything because I don't use pink a lot, right? I have though. I've used pink before. But see, this is the idea. It didn't crash. It didn't fall apart. Nice. So that's kind of getting me thinking that explosive bolts was causing my problem with that piece that's right under here. And as far as not turning, I'm not sure what's up with that. Maybe it's just not strong. Those wheels are probably pretty weak. Now, I don't really want to use the hover glitch because I know they're going to fix it at some point. And I don't want to use a bug, because that's really what it is. It's a bug that's really useful, but look, it will work. But I don't think I'm going to use it. I'm just doing this to test. I'll find another way. I'm thinking maybe the 5-way thrusters or the two-way thrusters would probably be the way to go with this. That's probably what I'm going to try first. If that works, right on. If not, try other things. But yeah, I don't like using bugs and stuff to my advantage on my text when I'm building, because when they get fixed, maybe my stuff don't work no more. Like, I know already that they've limited wheel rotation, so now it's harder to use that glitch or get the forces from it to work in the same ways as it used to. Yeah, I like them. They almost seem to have longer range than the cruise missiles for some reason, but you know what? Let's be quiet about that so they don't change it. So let's just kind of get that lined out. But yeah, like I was saying, if you don't use a bug in your builds should last forever. Unless they take blocks out that are really crucial to your build. Which I don't see them taking blocks out. I just see more coming in and EXP blocks getting graduated to where they need to go in their home core or wherever. Now the one concern I do have is with those cruise missiles underneath. With them being under there, I'm not sure if they're really going to work, because this thing is not going to be this high off the ground all the time. It's going to actually go down. It's going to be like maybe 15 blocks off the ground, not this 40-some blocks off the ground, or 50 blocks. So if they can drop and then go quick enough without hitting the ground, okay, they'll be alright. When I go to test, I'll check that out. But yeah, let's use up these thrusters, or the steering thrusters. And I am really liking those new Venture missile packs right there on the front. They look neat, and man, are they cool. It's like a cluster missile. There's another word I could put at the end of that, but I won't. I try not to say bad words. It's a thing I'm working on. Now, I've been wanting to use this armor for a while. I just haven't really found a really nice place to use it so far, but I think this is going to work out nicely. Now it's just getting it figured out for what I want it to really look like. Yeah, we'll put that down there. I don't really want to see a bunch of white mixed right in the middle of my black. I don't mind the white, but when I want black, I want black. I don't even really like how you can see it through the cracks in that, but got to put up with a little bit, right? So what do I... Oh, What's jamming that up? Oh, it's 2 wide and 3 for the... I get it. I'll put it there then. I was thinking of just making this all missiles, but maybe having some ballistic firepower would be a good idea too. Missiles for range, these big guns for range and heavy hitting. Because if they hit something, oh, it's going to be a bad freaking day for that. And with the idea I have for this build, this thing touches anything with its firepower, it's a bad day for that. Not saying it can kill anything, but it's going to throw some damage at some stuff. I tell you that. Well, yeah, let's do that. I like a little more angular look there. I don't really know if I want to see those missile packs from above. See them from the front, because it's supposed to be like a smile. Like, yeah, gotcha. So yeah, after this, I'm not sure. I might do a 5th piece on this. I haven't quite decided yet, but I have been thinking quite seriously about it. I do have an idea for it. And I think it might even be needed. And yeah, it would be another turret, but a different idea of a turret. No, you know, you probably knew that was happening, right? We're putting Big Bertha to work. Oh, come on, girl. Get on there. Oh, you looking so fine. You a sexy beast. I almost said the other viewer. I gotta be careful with that. You know, I get excited. I sometimes forget what I'm saying. I don't think. I'm too excited. Yeah. Okay, yes, I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. Very nice. Because I don't know. I'm one of those of the school of thought that you can never have too many missiles unless you blow yourself up. As long as they're flying away from you, should be good. So yeah, we got a lot of building to go on this, and it's getting real slow on my end. Now, I know you're probably thinking, what are you talking about? You're zipping along real quick. No, I have sped the hell out of this. It's been sped up a lot. Well, I sped it up fully, like as much as I could, which is like 4 or 8 times faster than normal video. And then I had to speed it up another 2 or 4 times faster than that produced. So, you know, the selection in between, if I face this way, the attach points light up faster, I can place blocks faster. If I turn the other way, a lot slower. So I'm not exactly sure why, since there shouldn't really be that many attach points exposed. It's weirdness. I don't get it. But now I was thinking, maybe if I put enough of them trailer wheels on, they'll work. But we won't know until we get there. Yeah, a little bit like that, a little more there. Perfect, nice, nice. Okay. Now, put my cab in there. So I want it to be easy to find. And hopefully guarded. So I figure if it's up there at the back, it should more than likely be towards the center of my base when it's deployed, instead of hanging out over the wall. Now I'm hoping this gun will be able to do 180 degree coverage of this end of the base. So it'll be able to turn all the way to the left, all the way to the right, and come back to the middle, or anything in between. The nice thing about the missiles, too, is that they'll compensate if you're off by a hair. They'll do their little homing in kind of thing, right? Always cool. And then if you are right on the money, you got the heavy hitting Berthas and battleship guns. They're going to throw some hell at something. But to make it easier to get it all done and linked up when it is a multi-tech, or after it's been separated, I'm going to try to really seriously eliminate some attach points within this sucker. So I do not want to get frustrated and fight with this when I want to put it together and put it to work. So let's see what happens. So far so good, I'm liking that. Well, we got a problem somewhere, it doesn't want to turn. Huh. What's going on? Maybe those things, oh, that seems to be helping it. Oh, there we go. But now we don't have as much holding it on, so we're going to have to really be careful with that. Ah, crap. We weren't careful. Nope, not at all. Oh, we're getting jammed up on those lower GSO guns, missiles. So let's just see if it's a balance thing. We'll throw a bunch of weight on this back end here and we'll see what it does. I'm actually surprised I'm not seeing this come up faster, because I know I got a lot of weight out there, but it should be balancing on the wheels, hopefully, and not way back on the pin, we'll call it, where it's spinning at, its pivot point. It doesn't look like it's even affecting it at all. Man, maybe those weapons and the two-way steers are a lot heavier than I thought. Now, I know someone had built a scale a long time ago to test out how blocks compare in weight. I could go through that whole process and figure it out, but I like the trial and error. It's more entertaining, I find, even if it is frustrating. That might have got her moved up a little bit, but look at how many batteries I put on there, and there's no way I'm going to build that like that. That just looks foggy. So what I might have to do is put a second axle up higher so it helps hold it more straight. That's probably what I'll end up doing, just because I think that's going to work the best. But we know it works. That's the important thing. Clean this out a little bit. Maybe we'll just go and try that. Yeah, let's try this first. Something like that. Come on, Bessie, you gonna work for me? Now what? Okay, I guess we'll throw that there. Looks like it's clearing right there at the back where the conveyor is, but that's the only spot it comes close to, so maybe it isn't clearing. There we go, it is hitting that. So, okay, we're gonna have to do something about that. Now, I guess we could sink that into the floor. Oh, beautiful. I'm liking that. That's some ferocious power right there. It goes pretty much what I want, too. I look like the 180 to me, almost. So now let's worry about making it easier to get and do. Because after testing this about 6 times and having it blow itself apart because I got the stupid ring in the wrong spot, I'm going to make that a little easier to handle. Because as you can see, I'm getting a little upset with it. I don't like wasting my time. And the attach points aren't really acting the way I thought they would. Because of it being a multi-tech. I was hoping they'd be able to go right through the blocks that have no attach points and pick up the attach points behind it, but they don't. So, that's not really a bad thing, though. I could see that being more good than bad. So I'm not complaining, but, you know. Yeah, we gotta lose them. Might as well take them off. See, now it goes right over there until it hits the stopper there. So that's alright. So maybe what I'll do is I'll just switch that conveyor around a bit. I'll just move it back and have it push against it a little farther back on this upper tech. I'm actually really liking the looks of this thing too. Okay, let's make him a bad guy. Oh, getting slow. Oh, no, come on. Keep it together, don't crash on me. And no, that's not as slow as it was when I played. This has been sped up. But we got him. So that's pretty effective. Now we got a few megatons that were working on him. But he didn't survive long enough to blow up her base. And the upper part of that base is not protected by bubbles. And that's the side that holds this upper piece on. So he could have, a couple well-placed shots, he could have knocked this whole top part off, would have knocked my turret down. My little dude might have died. So let's just get this rounded out here quite nicely. Yeah, I'm liking that. We get a little variety on them. I haven't used those guns on a tech until now. Oh, excuse me. The Venture, I forget, the rapid fire cannons, I think. So we'll give her another try, but as we do this, I think I am going to get ready to, to say the farewells for another episode. So as always, if you enjoyed what you saw, the likes, the comments, especially the comments, those are really cool. It's always good to read from you. I do my dangest to reply as quick as I can, and hopefully we can all have a good one. And if you haven't already, why not subscribe? It's worth a try. Make sure the button works, and ding the bell. You won't hear a sound, but it does mean a lot. And hey, check the description out. You could wander the channel, see what other games you might be interested in, bring some friends, share the fun. And don't forget about the Sorter Showcase, or the new Tekka project, or multiplayer rounds every Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you would like to help out the little channel while we blow up this guy, he's actually one I made, I feel like a little bad. But if you'd like to help out the little channel with a monetary donation, there's a paypal.me link set up for $2. It would be appreciated, and it guarantees will help this channel survive. So until that next time, just keep being the awesome, keep having a good one. Bye.